Show starts in 7 minutes. It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others go. Pepsi pours it on. Taste that beats the others go. Pepsi pours it on.
Yum, yum. It's a meal in itself. Our all-meat super dog. Enjoy one now.
Show starts in 6 minutes.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
There, I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Ethan, there's better than gold in here, me Dad. No, just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Show starts in 5 minutes.
We're happy to have you with us this evening and want you to enjoy every minute of your stay here. And while you relax and stretch, visit our concession where you'll find something to please you. There are ice-cold drinks, delicious sandwiches, ice cream, coffee and snacks, and many other pleasing treats. Our foods are fresh and tasty, our drinks satisfying and refreshing. They're so good.
You get more out of life when you go out to a movie. Show starts in 4 minutes.
Visit our snack bar and treat yourself to some delicious Castleberry's pit-cooked barbecue sandwiches. Cook the Castleberry way slowly over open pits of glowing charcoal, then season with a sauce that's zesty, yet delightfully mild to please the entire family. Also at the snack bar, you'll find popcorn and soft drinks and candy and French fries to go with your Castleberry's barbecue sandwiches. There's plenty of time before the movie starts, so visit our snack bar right now for Castleberry's pit-cooked barbecue sandwiches.
Still plenty of time to come and be served at the refreshment center before showtime.
Show starts in 3 minutes. Show starts in 2 minutes.
Your attention, please. All new hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
Show starts in 1 minute. Please remember to replace the speaker on the post when you leave the theater. And now, on with the show.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Paint My Monster with me, your host, Easel Monster. It is, I don't even know what day of the week it is. Doesn't make any difference. The important thing about today, boys and girls, is May the 13th. Why is that important? Well, today happens to be my and Mrs. Monster's anniversary today. It's not the 13th. It's our 13th anniversary. Were you paying attention? I'm paying attention. Anyway, this very morning, here is what happened. We had a gift given to us unexpectedly, Mrs. Monster and I. We were laying in bed, and we were asleep because, well, it was early in the morning. And Commander Penny brought a gift to us first thing this morning. This is a true story, boys and girls. Pay attention. Commander Penny brought us a surprise mouse this morning. Mrs. Monster, with a startle, woke up and said, "Ah!" Commander Penny has brought something into the bed with us. And I said, no, that's nothing, dear. Go back to sleep. I don't feel anything. And she said, there's something in the bed, and it's under your arm right now. And I looked under my arm, and I saw a black wiggly tail coming out from under my arm. And so, of course, I said, "Ah!" just like Mrs. Monster did. And Commander Penny had brought us a mouse as an anniversary gift. Boys and girls, have you ever received a gift from someone that, that's their love language, but it's not really your love language? And so, what do you do with that? Commander Penny, thank you for that mouse. Thanks. Thank you. It was really sweet of you to think of us. Next time, would you please dispatch the gift prior to giving the gift? Because I know you did not intend for me to have this mouse as a pet. I know you were sharing this with me. Boys and girls, surprise mice. Surprise mice. That shriek was awesome. Thank you, Charlotte. Boys and girls, Mrs. Monster has also given me just a tremendous, tremendous gift that I want to talk to all of you about. But first, boys and girls, if you're just joining us for the first time, welcome to Paint by Monster with me, your host, Easel Monster, the little art show with big monster ideas about art and a giant cat, and some other stuff. We're going to do all kinds of stuff. I've got all kinds of stuff planned for us today, boys and girls, but let's go through our departure sequence, boys and girls, and get some music on up in this here place and get us some art making going on. How's that sound? Let's do it. Aren't you ready? I thought you were going to say something. You're not going to say anything. You're just standing. All right, here goes. All right, let's go through our pre-launch checklist, boys and girls. Mr. Penny, please take your station. Thank you. All right, Mac back nice and slow, please. Release the docking clamps and fire main thrusters. And music on my mark in 3, 2, 1. please release the inertial dampeners, MAC-VAC. Mr. Penny, you can assume your rest position. Boys and girls, we've reached our altitude. Let's get ready to make some art. All right, boys and girls, here we are. We have reached our altitude. Let's get some music on, and I'll go through some of this stuff that we have going on here today, all right? Let's see. I wanted to do some of this. I got all kinds of stuff planned for us, boys and girls, today, and we'll see how much of it we get to. I don't think today is going to be as big a visit as we had yesterday. Yesterday was an hour long. Well, I think maybe today we'll go for about 40 minutes. That seems like a great kind of visit. It is Mrs. Monster and I's 13th wedding anniversary, and Mrs. Monster got me something amazing, boys and girls. Mrs. Monster got for me a membership in the Dr. Demento fan club. Now, listen, boys and girls, Dr. Demento is one of my mentors and heroes. Dr. Demento figured out how to be a star on the internet out of necessity long before a lot of other people figured out how to do that. And Dr. Demento is one of the people who taught me early comedy because he plays all kinds of novelty music on his program. And I learned novelty music from Dr. Demento. So a lot of the stuff that I listen to, and we listen to, boys and girls, comes from the Dr. Demento show originally. So, Dr. Demento, I love you. I love you. I love you, Dr. Demento. Thank you, Mrs. Monster, for getting me this, and it's not cheap, boys and girls, membership to the Dr. Demento fan club. Anyway, let's get some music on and let's get to some making, shall we? So, today, first off, we'll get to some bossa nova guitar later, but I wanted to play you some of the songs that I have made, and let's get to some art, huh? Let's do that. Not that one, this one. Noodling around with the gardening song. Like this. Let's see. This is just a piece of foam core that I had laying around, and I thought I would draw a picture of Mrs. Monster on this. Mrs. Monster just has the most lovely eyes, and Mrs. Monster has these just beautiful, beautiful lips. And Mrs. Monster has a couple of these sort of floppy, dangly bits that sort of come toward you, and it's one of the bits I love about Mrs. Monster. I have a lot of pet names for these things, but they just sort of dangle as she comes at you, and, oh my goodness. So, you know, it's an anniversary kind of a thing, but I think boys and girls, this background really ought to be some kind of a yellow, but so this is not really yellow, and it's not taped down, so what do you do with a gift that somebody gives you that you don't quite want, like Commander?
Exacto knives are sharp, and you will cut your fingers. You will cut your fingers, and you'll bleed, 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 bleed on your art. Be careful.
So this is just watercolor, and I'm smashing in some of the color I had laying here. I'll finish this up later on camera. You know, there's probably a fridge magnet in this. I love you, Mrs. Monster. Forever and ever, Mrs. Monster. She bites too, boys and girls. On Pay by Monster, we like to spend time honoring one of the oldest portable storage information technologies on the planet. Paper. Paper, boys and girls. You can put stuff on paper. It just stays there until you get rid of the paper. Anyway, paper. Yesterday's big show, we did modified contour drawing. Modified contour drawing is where you are allowed to look at your paper while you are... Oh, my goodness.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey! Wooly, wooly! Watch it now, watch it. Here he comes, here he comes. Watch him now, he'll get you. Hattie told Hattie about a thing she saw.
Yeah, that's enough of that. Anyway, yeah, let's see. We drew some plastic clothes on this girl, this superhero person. I don't want to show you this yet. Maybe we'll spend some time painting on this little dog today. By the way, everything I ever show you on the web, on the show, boys and girls, it's available on the website, paintbymonster.com. All kinds of good stuff there. In fact, let me show you these. We don't have to put her down yet. Boys and girls, if you go to the paintbymonster.com website, this is one of the things that you can get. These are tiny, tiny little refrigerator magnets. This is a set. These are $1 for 7 of these. $1. Now, there's some other fridge magnets. We'll get to those in a minute, too, but I like the idea of refrigerator magnet penny candy. Boys and girls, I got so much going on today. I'm not watching your comments like I should, so I know you're all here. Thanks, everybody, for being with me today. Loads of fun. By the way, no, I'm not showing this yet. UFO gift cards, 3 for $1. Now available at Dartmart. Dartmart, bullseye pricing every day. UFOs. Say I love you or thank you, plus there is some weird stuff going on. UFO gift cards available at Dartmart. He's a good boy. Yeah. I'm getting all this UFO gift cards. You're watching Paint by Monster. Yeah, Hammer Cream. Yeah. I'm looking for one thing in particular. There is this... I have a fan out there. And this fan, boys and girls, his name is Quackers J. Duck. I think that is his name. So Quackers J. Duck, if you are paying attention... Quackers, thank you, stagehand. Quackers J. Duck, if you are paying attention to this Paint by Monster episode, listen... You sent me a note and asked if I would please draw your picture. And you've asked me that a couple of times, and I haven't done it yet. But I did it. And so, the first thing I saw, I went and watched some of your videos, and I saw you yelling at children, and I loved that. I love when you yell at children, Quackers. Hang on. So, I drew a picture of you, the first thing I thought about really was, well, we'll just draw it. I can't find the drawing, so that's okay. Let's just go back and draw it. The first thing I thought about really when I saw you, Quackers, yelling at the children, I thought, I wanted to draw a soldier wounded on the battlefield, and Quackers J. Duck is standing over him, and Quackers screams, "Sergeant, come quack! This man is wounded!" And from off camera, it says, "Did you just say come quack?" And then I thought, well, that's not too bad. But then I thought about Quackers being a soldier. And I did, hang on. Quackers, I did this, hang on. Now, Quackers J. Duck. This is the deal that we have. This is what I actually did for you. Now, as I said, this is $20. It's going on the website immediately after the show is over. This is Quackers J. Duck crossing the Delaware. No, it's real. It's I did this morning as I was waiting on all of you guys to get here. By the way, we're going to have to go back and listen to this. This is Dr. Demento's closing song.
Cheerio, when the moon sails along, in your heart sing a bright little song. Yup-ba-da-da-da. Someday I'll kiss away your troubles and your woes. Cheerio, cherry lips, cheerio, la la la.
Yeah. All right, Quackers. This was $20. It's going on the website. I'll give this to Mrs. Monster. It's $25 because I put a tip in there for myself because I thought I did such a nice job. So, it's 25, and that's nice. But this is yours, Quackers. I love you. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for watching. Thank you for asking me. Please draw your picture. So, Quackers J. Duck, this belongs to you. All right? Now, what's going on now? Right. I think maybe I'd like to go back and paint that picture of, we could work on this. Oh, hey, here's the fridge magnets I was telling you about. Look at these. Yeah, these are all little fridge magnets. They're all tiny, tiny prices. Well, they were all on here nice once, but that's all right. Hey, by the way, coming up on the show on May the 25th. May the 25th is a sort of a special day. May the 25th happens to be Frank Oz's birthday. It also happens to be the anniversary of the release of Star Wars the very first time. So, on May the 25th, I know what we're going to do. We're going to make a picture. We're going to draw a picture of Frank Oz and put him up on my my wall of mentors that I have over here. And Yoda's going to have to go up there too because Yoda taught me how to gamble. That's where I learned how to gamble. Yoda in Vegas, man, that is a weekend. Let me tell you, someday we'll talk about Yoda in Vegas. We had sort of a Rain Man experience because Yoda tricked his own retarded cousin into spending his money. And it was really great. We had a wild time. Man, Yoda is... Anyway, 25th. Oh, hey, let's do some of this. Let's paint some Yippee Dog. Do you need a Yippee Dog? A Zippy Dog? Do you need a dog for a job interview? Do you need a dog to take with you at some really difficult social circumstance? Do you need a Yippee Dog? Yippee Dog Service is available to rent you or lease you or sell you a Yippee Dog. Yippee Dog Service could be your answer to all sorts of problems. Yippee Dog Service is on the left on your way out of Dartmart. Dartmart, bullseye pricing every day. To find some yellow in here. Oh, by the way, I went to the arts and crafts store. We'll use these someday. These are quill pens. You dip these in ink. Not today. Sketchbooks. Make some marks in here. Buy some of this. I'll make stuff in these and sell them. This too. Another one of these. I love all this stuff. Anyway, let's paint some Yippee Dog. Boys and girls, I have to find some yellow. I need some yellow paint. Thank you, stagehand. All right, let's spend some quiet time and actually make some art. Okay, here is some. This is right out of the tube. This is going to be gouache. Okay, this is acrylic gouache. Not bad stuff. I just squeezed it out right there on the paper because I know I want that background of the Yippee Dog nice and bright, nice and yellow. And I'll get some water here and set that right here. And big.
The duck was dancing by the water. Quack, quack, quack. That rhythm made him think he ought to quack, quack. He was dancing to the samba, the samba, the samba. Oh, goose, oh. The goose goose was gaining passing by. Honk, 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 he stopped and gave the dance a try. Honk, honk, he was dancing to the samba, the new thing, the new swing. Then a lovely swan swam by in all her majesty, and she loosened up. Coochie, coochie, coo, did that swan. She joined the duck and goose and did the samba too. You should have seen the kind of samba she could do. They did the samba so long they all fell right in the water while they were swinging away. Quack, 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 ooh, pa-doo. The duck was happy to begin it. Quack, 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 you should have seen him getting in it. Quack, quack, he was dancing to the samba, the samba, the samba, oh goose, oh. The goose came fast as he could move. Honk, 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 he joined the duck and struck a groove. Honk, honk, the bossa nova had him dancing. The new thing, the new swing. Then a lovely swan swam by in all her majesty, and she loosened up. Hoochie, coochie, coo, did that swan. She joined the duck and goose and did the samba too. You should have seen the kind of samba she could do. They did the samba so long they all fell right in the water while they were swinging away. Quack, 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 ooh, pa-doo.
He's just stuck there. Welcome to Paint by Monster if you're just joining us. It's an art show, it's a podcast, it's a comedy. Well, some days it's funny. It's reflective. It's not cutesy because I hate cutesy. Sorry. I just do. Anyway. Don't you? He's stuck. What does he know? So, we haven't found the mouse yet. We don't know where it went. We have no idea where Penny's gift of mouse has gone to in the house yet. And that's, well, we'll find him. He's somewhere. I'm just gonna go ahead and mix the paint down here on the canvas. I want this little dog, I think, to be orange. So I need a little touch of red in some of this right here. So yeah, there's a mouse going around the house somewhere, but one of the robots will find him, or they won't. I don't know what's going to happen. I really have no clue what is actually going to happen today. Terry Wright just says, we'll smell it eventually. That'll be a neat trick. What do you do with a gift you didn't want? That might be one of the differences between being a grown-up and being a child, because children will just say, ooh, what is this? And a grown-up will say, oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Penny. Thank you for that mouse, buddy. Thanks. Can't wait to celebrate your victory over the mouse. Hey, thanks, all of you who are joining me today. It's My goodness, we have already been at this now. Oh my goodness, right there. That's what I was trying to get to. We have already been together now for going on, oh, let's say 25 minutes. Wow, time flies. I have so many things planned for us to do. Today sort of took me, not by surprise. I knew I was coming to be with you, but I also, well, I had an unexpected visitor this morning, and so it was a different morning this morning than other mornings. Yeah. Yippee dog service. Yep. Yeah. Boy, I think these are going to be so great. As you know, boys and girls, I plan to do, I'll do the bank of commercials in the front as soon as I can get a bunch of, maybe today. I was sort of hoping I could get some of that done tomorrow, or yes, I was hoping I could get that done yesterday. Didn't happen. Maybe tomorrow. Quackers, J. Duck. Come buy your art, man. Yeah. That's nice. All right. One of the things I would like to try, as I mentioned to you the other day when we were together, I bought these weird recycled coconut scratch pads. I made the joke, because it seems a joke to me, that all the coconut I have ever encountered was eaten first, and I can't possibly imagine that you would eat the coconut before trying to recycle it, because the reclamation process, let's not even talk further about that. So, but this looks like a really, really cool paintbrush. This stuff right here. Let's try it out. Now I only have, I've got that orange here on the, all right, how about, what if there is some orange going on in the background of this? This might take me just a second to prep all of this. Here's what I'm gonna do. Charlotte, I really hope that your paper comes today too. All right, I'm just cutting a little square out of this like this, okay? With these garden shears. These things are great. I love these things. You can cut through all kinds of things with these. Not this. Don't cut this. Anyway, this. I suppose you could use the edge. I'm going to try to use the edge and just sort of do this. I think maybe it needs a little more juice. Let's get some juice in here. Yeah, that's good. Now, what happens if we go like, let's get a closer shot. MacVac, could I please have a closer shot than that so that we can show what we're doing in here? All right, great. Now, let's go in here like this. Maybe. That says something about the yippy dog I wasn't really prepared for to say about the yippy dog. Yeah. Yippy dog's sort of an angry person. He's angrier than I thought at first. But
Yippy dog service. Do you need a yippy dog? Dogs for the weekend. Do you need a yippy dog? A zippy dog? A dog that constantly barks at anything, including the air and random ghosts walking by? Do you need a dog that smells fear and is everywhere? Yippee Dog Service, now available at Dartmart on the way out on the left. Dartmart, bullseye pricing every day. Dartmart. Do you need a yippee dog? Do you need a yippee dog? Do you need a yippee dog? Dogs for the weekend. A yippee dog, a zippy dog. A dog that constantly barks at anything, including the air and random ghosts. Do you believe that dogs smell fear and these dogs believe it's everywhere? Do you need a yippee dog? Yippee Dog Service, now available at Dartmart. Dartmart, bullseye pricing every day. Dartmart. Do
you need a yippy dog? Try Yippy Dog Service, now available at Dartmart. Do you need a yippy dog for the weekend, for a job interview? A yippy dog could be just a ticket. A yippy dog, a zippy dog. A dog that constantly barks at anything and everything, including the air and ghost shapes that walk by. Do you need a dog that smells fear in the air and it's everywhere? Do you need a yippy dog? Try Yippy Dog Service, now available at Dartmart. Dartmart, bullseye pricing every day. Dartmart. Well, that was unexpected and wonderful. Boys and girls, Arnold Palmer, the golfer, said, "The more I practice, the luckier I get." I believe there's some truth in that. Maybe going live every day is decent practice. Yeah. I just don't think it's going to get any better than that Yippy Dog commercial showing up during the broadcast. That's pretty great. Hey, thanks to everybody who has been with me today. This has been Paint by Monster, the little art show with big monster ideas, where we launch ourselves on into outer space in our water cooler disguised as, our UFO disguised as a water tower in downtown Muncie, Indiana. And we talked about Surprise Mouse this morning. And Penny, I think maybe guilt has frozen him. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. This has been our little visit today. And thanks, everybody. Mrs. Monster, get ready, baby. Here comes the lovin', anniversary lovin'. Oh, yeah. That's right. Today, though, let's do the closing song. Thank you for all of those emojis. Thanks for everybody who's being with me. I love doing the show. Paint by Monster is such a blast. I will see you again tomorrow at 7. Hey, traffic's picking up on the YouTube channel. I'm resharing these things onto the YouTube. So you can rewatch the reruns pretty quick. Let's go over here and see if this thing's working. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up to like and also hit the subscribe button. Also, please, leave me a comment in the comment section below, or get really wild and leave 2 comments. For now, I answer everyone back. Also, share the video and tell your friends. And in the meantime, you know what to go do with yourself, right? Go make some art. Sing, everybody. Make a drawing or a painting. Go make something entertaining. Make some art. Go make some art. Go get your pencils, paints, and papers, plaster, chisels, markers, scrapers, rulers, canvas, brushes, hammers, nails, and tape, guitars, and super glue. Get glue and macaroni, cameras, frames, and fried bologna. Go get anything you need for making art. That gnawing feeling deep inside that you can do it isn't lying to you. Get up off your butt and make some art. Paint by Monster is made by one monster sitting in a tiny upstairs bedroom studio smack downtown in Muncie, Indiana. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Go make some art and... Boys and girls, I will see you tomorrow. I will catch you on the flippity flops right here tomorrow. Facebook, 11 o'clock. We'll make some more art. Go make some art now. I'm coming, Mrs. Monster.